Hey everybody, it's T-Bone, football pool guy, and do you know what today's date is? Today is August 28th, and as promised, I'm going to get you the winner of the NFC to represent the Super Bowl this year so that you can go and, make a little bit of money. Right now, the Vegas odds on this particular team are between 10 and 12 to 1. So I'm telling you so that you can go and do your thing and put a little bit of cash down, and remind you that last year in week two of the season last year, I pronounced that the New Orleans Saints would go to the Super Bowl. Now, later on through the season, when they were in the playoffs, it didn't look like they were going to do it. But the bottom line is, in week 2, I told you that the Saints would go to the Super Bowl. What I'm doing this year is unparalleled. Nobody has predicted this team this early without any professional games being played. I'm giving it to you because you guys deserve to make some money. So, here is what I want you to do. I want you to... Wait a minute. Do you hear that? That's a little hint. That's right. So, this year's NFC representative to go to the Super Bowl will be undoubtedly the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not going to go into a bunch of statistics. I'm just going to give you some names, and I'm going to tell you what. The running back core of the Dallas Cowboys has been called the three-headed monster. Why? Marion Barber, Tashard Choice, and Felix Jones. Okay? And then for wide receivers, you got Patrick Creighton, Miles Austin, the Rook, going out with Kimmy Kardashian. You got Roy Williams and hopefully Dez Bryant. Now, all that said, running backs and wide receivers mean absolutely zero if you don't have a good quarterback. Tony Romo, in my humble opinion, has always been on the fringe of being a great quarterback. Guess what? This year, he is going to make that transition. Congratulations, Mr. Romo. You're going to make us some money. You're going to make us all some money. And I'm going to throw in a couple things that you may or may not know. The backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys is John Kitna. Very good quarterback in his own regard. And being a San Diego Charger fan, there's a name on the roster that you'll probably recognize, a defensive end by the name of Igor Olshansky. Those are a couple intangibles. The Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion, have the best team that will go to the Super Bowl to represent the NFC at between 10 and 12 to 1 odds. Listen, if I were you, I would go and place $1,000 on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to place a lot more on the Dallas Cowboys. But if I were you, I would go and place $1,000 on the Dallas Cowboys. And you know what? Let it multiply throughout the season. Enjoy the season. And you know what? At the end of the season, when it's Super Bowl time, you know what you'll have? You'll have between $10,000 and $12,000 from a little tiny seed called $1,000. Now, I'm not taking the bets. I can't do that. That's not legal. But you probably have an uncle or a friend or someone who lives up in Las Vegas. Tell them to bet the Dallas Cowboys, because you know You absolutely know what you're going to do by betting the Cowboys. You're going to go and you're going to make some money.